Hi there, good afternoon. This is Ethan Colm with Alderman Toyota, where your satisfaction is our top priority. And this is a 2025 Toyota Tundra TRD off-road. It's built on the SR5 trim, so you're gonna get on the inside fabric seats. The outside of this vehicle, it's finished in Lunar rock. It's a pretty sharp looking, unique color for this Tundra. It's the TRD off-road, so you get a couple meaningful upgrades when it comes to the suspension, the multi-terrain select and crawl control that you get inside there, as well as a couple aesthetic options. But this is powered by a V6. It's a twin turbo V6 and made it to a 10-speed automatic transmission for smooth gear shifts. This vehicle sounds pretty good. I like the exhaust, it sounds great. It is a pretty sharp looking vehicle. So up front, big grille, chrome around the outside, as you can see there. And then you have Tundra right there, the Toyota symbol, and then the TRD logo right there. And then a couple fog lights that you have there and LED lights there as well. This vehicle does have a remote start feature, so 1, 2, 3, and then I'll hold the lock button there. As you see, you get that blink right there. So now it's gonna go through, remote start this vehicle, start heating it up for me. On the right side of this vehicle, you have TRD wheels. Those are black with a sort of machine finish around the outside, wrapped in a Michelin LTX Trail tire. Getting up close, you can see that this has Bilstein shocks right there. I don't know if you can see that logo all too well, but those are Bilstein, which is super cool to see. This vehicle has mud flaps, a blacked out Tundra logo, color keyed door handles with the smart key system, so you can lock the vehicle by putting your finger there or unlock the vehicle by putting your hand on it, and it unlocks for you. And then it turns off the vehicle as well. You have breakaway mirrors right here. These are just the black color to them, a little more black along the sides there. Crew cab, SR5 blacked out there. And this is gonna have a 5.5-foot bed. TRD off-road symbol on the back. Going with the chrome look, there's more chrome on the bumper back here. You have your tow hitch receiver. Inside there, you have a 7 and 4-pin connector. Let me drop this tailgate. It says Tundra right there to remind you, Toyota, and then soft drop tailgate, another Tundra. Also free with your purchase of any Toyota truck during this time of year is snow in the bed, so you have that to look forward to. This is a composite bed with a aluminum reinforcement, and then you have the deck rail system right there for tying things down, as well as some more attachments for that tying down function there, and then 2 more up front. Something cool about the Tundra is that entire window in the back can roll right down, and I'll show you that when we get in the back there. Crew cab, so there is plenty of room. Also neat feature, you can drop the tailgate with a button on the key fob. Here we are in the back seats. As you can see, there is so much room back here. I could take a nap down there if I wanted to. You have soft touch materials on this door card right here. A couple different speakers right there and there. Underneath here, kind of cool. Check this out. So underneath, a little bit of storage there, and it locks in place with this little pull tab. So in order to drop it down, just give it a quick, I actually put my finger inside this. I'm struggling, as you can see. It's hard to do with one hand. So like that, drops it down. Same story is with up top here. So on the higher trims with the subwoofer in the back, there won't be as much storage, but as you can see, there's a little bit of storage here, a little bit of storage there. 1, 2, 3 seats. It's a 60/40 fold. And of course, here is your all-important Toyota first aid kit, which anyone who drives a truck will need. Not really. So in the back seat here, this is my driving position up front. Since this is the crew cab, you're gonna have a foot of extra space than you would on the double cab. So plenty of room back here. As you can see, I have so much room. So driving with kids or even adults is not gonna be an issue in the back of this Tundra. In the middle, it's kind of nice to see from the back here. You gotta get a look of the way the dash is laid out. Very rugged looking, not really too stylized. It's just very, very usable in the aesthetic of the interior here. You have a leather wrapped steering wheel that is heated, TRD branded You can see that, get up close. Branded start-stop button. Another TRD function right there of the gear selector that says TRD. And another cool thing that you see with the TRD is going to be the drive mode select, tow haul mode, and the multi-terrain select. And then downhill assist controller and crawl control, which are bespoke to the TRD off-road and then the TRD pros of the Tundras that we have here. Right there, I'm not sure if you can see that all too well. You have your traction control, hazard lights, and then you have a rear differential lock. It's super cool to see. Plenty of room for storage up front there, but one of my favorite things completely disconnected from storage is going to be that infotainment screen right there. It's going to be absolutely wireless for Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, which is just great to have, especially this time of year. So when you get in, you can just keep your gloves on. You don't have to touch any screens. It just immediately connects. Down over there, the pedals are sport pedals, so they're aluminum. That looks kind of cool. I like to see that. It gives a little bit more texture to this vehicle. Big doors, satisfying thunk when you close them. Easy to get in and out, especially me being a bigger guy, no issues there. Smart key system. So as I said earlier today, you can lock it by putting your finger here, and then to unlock it, it's as easy as just walking up to it, putting your hand on it, and it opens right up. New to the SR5 grade for 2025 is going to be power seats. Finally, we have them. So forward, backwards, you have a little bit of movement there. It can lift up a little bit as well as raise the entire seat, as you can see there. Then you have just your normal back and forth, and then a little bit of lumbar support and adjustment. There's your heated seat or heated steering wheel, automatic lights. There's the option to turn off the automatic on off of the engine. Take a look at these seats. So let me just adjust the way the camera is. Pretty decent bolstering on here. I kind of like the fabric that they have here. They chose sort of a different texture in the center than the outside, and then another texture here. There's black stitching throughout the entire thing, and then black stitching on that leather wrap steering wheel. On the side here, these are all auto up, auto down for every single one of these. What are those? Windows. A nice silver stripe here matching that, and then matching that, and then the rest of the dash as well, so kind of all put together. And you have soft touch materials on the top here and right there. But let's hop on in. Little multi-information display there in the center. Cool to see. All right, foot on the brake, push to start. Peeking here, you can see the integrated trailer brake controller. Nice little startup animation, Toyota Tundra, reminding you that, of course, you are in a Tundra, the halo of the Toyota lineup. Over here, you see a little bit of piano black, which looks pretty. Then again, those drive mode selects, you have your four-wheel drive on the fly, so it goes right in just like that. Then looking at your center stack and information here, traction control, hazards, and then that differential lock. Automatic climate control, which is just great to have. So when you remote start the vehicle during the summer or during the winter, it'll automatically start up doing the AC, things like that. And check this out. Really, really high quality display here. As you can see, let me see, click exit. There we go. As you can see, super intuitive, super fast, pretty easy, not in your face about having to use Toyota's version of this. You can just go through and easily connect Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, which I really do appreciate. Nothing wrong with this, I just prefer Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. What I wanted to show you earlier, if I turn this camera around, maybe I can't, hold on. In the back, that rolls down all the way, which is super cool to have, so you can roll down all the windows and have a lot of just air traveling through this entire vehicle. Automatic climate control is nice to have, and there's your USB tether. Check out all the room for storage inside there. You can fit anything you want. There's also accessories, so you can get like an interior safe there, which is kind of cool, and it like straps down and it gets all locked in. A little bit of function, so you can pull these out, kind of change things around, get it all set up to the way you want it. And then coin options for everyone who still carries change, which not really me. Inside here, you do have, again, of course, a normal tachometer, normal speedometer in the center, a multi-information display, so you can kind of select different things that you wanted to be on, distance, trip. This is lane tracing assist. This also has radar cruise control. different trailer settings and everything. So a bunch of things to play around with, get comfortable with. Over down here, you can adjust those headlights and kind of make them go up or down in angle in order to set them up and get them best if you have like a decent amount of stuff on the trailer, so that the rear end of the vehicle gets pushed down so the front end gets pushed up a little higher. Let's go through now, take a look at the front end and the lights, the LED lights on this vehicle, because it is a pretty good looking rig. All right, walking around the back, it's beeping at me because the vehicle is still on. I have the key in my pocket. 3 lights right there, pretty sharp looking. I like the way they look. The chrome looks nice too, even though I'm not usually a chrome guy. Not bad. I really like this Lunar rock color. All right, so what do you expect to get out of this big engine for gas mileage? With this twin turbo V6 with 389 horsepower. It's gonna be 19 miles to the gallon combined, 17 city, 22 highway on this. And that's 389 horsepower, 479 pound-feet of torque. LED lights up front. Let's take a look at what they're gonna look like. They also have those fog lights turned on. Pretty sharp looking, aggressive looking